Hello, welcome to the Video Game Valley. It's a beautiful day today, a perfect 72 degrees out. Sorry for anyone who got an ad. YouTube has made some changes to the back end. Alright. I was 100% certain that I had turned all the ads off, but they're really pushing the ads now to the point where so I logged into the back end. 4 distinct notifications came up trying to get me to turn ads on. There's one that pops up at the very top, which has been popping up every day for like 2 months now, which is extremely annoying. There was another one that made me set ad settings, none of which would set to no ads. and there's a third blue window that popped up telling me now would be a great time to put ads up, and then a fourth window again asking me to enable ads for the stream, and I was 100% sure that I had turned all the ads off, but I was apparently wrong. I missed one. And this isn't like a one-time thing that I dismiss, because I had to dismiss all of this on my main computer when I set up the stream today, and then when I opened the window on my streaming computer, I had to dismiss everything all over again. Unbelievable. Well, we're continuing Tony Hawk's Pro Skater on the Dreamcast today. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater on the Dreamcast. Oh, I messed up the sign. 1 second. I have the wrong thing up. One moment. I'm gonna change this. It should not be various games on the Dreamcast. 1 second. Alright, we got it. I got it, everyone. Bonus Claire de Lune. That is, not Claire de Lune. There's, Eric Sauté's, what the heck is it called? Gymnopedes. I don't know how to pronounce it. Number 2. Guess we can go now. I guess we can start the game. 1 moment. Ugh. Very busy today, doing some stuff. Very busy all day. Nice to sit back, relax, and play some hit video games. let's load our game. Thought you quit playing Tony Hawk. Nope. San Francisco. How many tapes? We have 22 tapes. We need 26. Yeah, I guess San Francisco is the best place to start. That's got so many tapes. $25,000 points, get skate. I gotta relearn all the moves again. I simply do not remember any of them. Alright, it's starting to come back to me. Mostly. Sorry I'm late. I was contemplating the unfairness of life. Oh yeah. It's sort of, you know, sometimes it can be freeing realizing how unfair life is. Because then it's like, why did the bad thing happen? Because of chaos, greed, avarice. Alright, I think I'm back to being a perfect Tony Hawk Pro Skater player. Just doesn't get any better than this. Alright, let's figure out what tape challenge do I want to try? I probably want to get the skate letters. I don't think I've gotten those yet, right? Damn, you know what? I actually don't remember which is the one tape I got. I think I did get the skate letters. Let's end the run and look. Tape challenges. Completely forget which one I got. No, I wrecked 5 cop cars. I still haven't gotten tape, the hidden tape, or skate, or 25,000 points. Alright, let's see if we can find this skate. I haven't seen any of the letters yet. I saw something floating up there, but I don't know what that is. I don't think that's a letter. No, none of those are letters. Oh yeah, I went to the P.O. box today. I got what I believe are the final packages sent into the valley before the game submissions were shut off. So I got 3 packages. 3 packages. Charles, I got your package. Thank you. Mason, I got your package. Thank you. And oh my god, what was the 3rd package? Togepi. I got your package. Glad you got it. Yeah, and I tested it just to make sure, because I know the 360 is not region free, but that disc works. No problems. So yeah, I think that's it. I think so. Certainly nobody else. I do not believe anybody else told me that they were sending a game. So that might be the end of it. I saw a letter over here, but I don't know what letter it is. I'm moving very slowly. It'd be faster to just walk, honestly. Oh, there's the S. Oh my god, alright. That's the ding-dang S. So where the heck could the rest of the letters be then? How mysterious. Ah! I feel like I need to follow a path here. Oh my god. Perfect. We're almost up there. We've nearly made it. We've nearly made it back up. Alright. No, that just brings us back down here. Alright, well that's the S. Now we just need to find all the other letters. You know what? I guess we should go this way. This is much quicker. Yeah, I bet this is the way to find the letters. We found the S. Now we just need every other letter. I feel like I should have seen at least one letter by now. At least one other letter. Alas, it does not seem to be the case. So we've probably lost the track. Let's get hit by a train real quick. Sorry, a tram. Oh! The A. Alright, so we've only missed one letter. This is where the A is. I don't know where the K was, but let's see if we can get this ding-dang A. Perfect. Well, we now know the location of 2 of the letters. We're back here. 2 down, 3 to go. Not worried about the music. Nope. I've played this game a number of times on stream already. YouTube copyright stuff, it's generally like they'll run ads on the video. But outside of that, there's very few tracks you'll play where they just actually block the vid. It's usually just them running monetization on it. I wanted to go off. Oh, there's the T. It's locked away. What the heck? How do I unlock the T? The T has been stolen away. Oh my god, 1 second. How did this happen? YouTube turned monetization back on. How did this happen? I definitely turned it off. It's back on. I don't understand what they're doing. Well, it's back off. It's back off. When did that happen? When did they just switch it back on? I knew I had turned it off before. God, I got all those notifications when I started the stream, trying to get me to enable mid-roll ads and stuff. I might need to look at a video to determine the location of all the letters and how to get to them. I'm keeping a paranoid eye on the monetization now. I'm worried it's going to turn itself on yet again. One of the main advantages of streaming on YouTube has been that I can do a stream without advertisements, unlike Twitch. With Twitch, there's simply no way for me to disable the ads as a streamer. It's possible for you as the user to purchase Twitch Prime and not get ads. There's no way for the streamer to just blanket disable them. Which is one of the prime reasons why I've streamed on YouTube instead of Twitch. You better not change this, YouTube. Where the heck are these letters? Prime doesn't even disable ads for viewers now. Oh, I'm thinking of Turbo. Yeah, Turbo should still disable ads, right? Turbo should still disable ads. Alright. Tony Hawk. Pro Skater. San Francisco Skate. Alright, I'm looking at the video. I'm going to try to figure out exactly how it is that I find these skate letters. Alright, the first letter. I'm looking at the video. I'm checking out the video right now. I'm going to describe what it is that I'm seeing. They just got the S. They got the S and they went back the way that they came. My God. Alright. Jump through this window right here. Perfect, perfect, excellent. Oop. Oop. They were much faster than this. Alright, so the player went, they grabbed the S, they miraculously did not just slow down by running into a wall. They went this way. Alright. David Studios product, thank you for the $4.99. Is it hard giving up Spatula Madness? I'm having a similar situation with Rizzo Island where I just want to polish and release what I have. You mean the movie? Yeah, I mean, I obviously didn't want to give up the project I had been working on for so long. It's hard to just abandon something like that. But, you know, a lot of the work wasn't wasted. All right. Like, outside of just the learning experience or whatever. I did reuse a lot of that stuff in other projects. So even though that project didn't work out, the work that I did on it still found its found a place elsewhere. For instance, I had a song in it about the nation of France. And candy. It was about candy in France. And I ended up rewriting the lyrics and using it as the Millipede song in Charlie the Unicorn 4. And how do I actually get up there? I know where the letter is now, but getting there. It's gonna be a little tricky. Alright, we'll get it next time, don't you worry. So, you know, sometimes you just need to move on from something. Like, if you work on something for long enough, sometimes you're just a different person and you have different creative goals. And it's just not the project for you anymore. You can either release what you have or, you know, take what you've done and turn it into something else. But I think if you're asking yourself this question, maybe the time has come. Ugh. I'm never gonna get these letters if I'm so slow getting the K. It's so hard to get this K. Quentin Tarantino did that with his latest movie. Trashed it. Can you imagine? Did he really? It doesn't happen a lot with, like, big directors. There comes a point in which it's just your projects are so so expensive. There's just really no way to. All right, I got 3 of these letters. I need to figure out how to get to the last of them. Alright, I'm looking at the video now. The player in the video is going for the A, and let me see where they go after the A. I'm gonna give you a step-by-step update. Alrighty, this player got the A. The next one's going to be the T, obviously. That's the letter that comes after A in skate. Oh, I see. Okay, so what ended up happening here is they just sort of jumped up on a ledge. They jumped up on a ledge and went through another window. Very exciting. I feel like the K is probably going to be my hardest one. Hardest one to get. I was working on the critic for a while, then he's like, never mind, I don't want to make this anymore, I want to make something else. I wonder if this has anything to do with the fact that he said he was only going to make one more movie. He's like, no, this movie's terrible. I can't go out in a bad one. And of course, you can always, like, just make more than one more movie. Alright. What the heck? I need to go through that window. Son of a gun! Oh yeah, that's the ledge I need to go up on. Alright, I understand. Okay. Oh my god. The last letter looks like it's going to be tricky too. Well, what are you going to do? David Studios product. Thank you for the $4.99. Sorry for the serious convo. I do have lots more in the old noggin. I'll keep you posted. Yeah. Good luck with your stuff. Trying to save up for a Sega Saturn. my own to play, but the price keeps increasing and I'll never catch up. Yeah, this is how I feel about the hit video game. What do you call it? Oh no, I went too far. Panzer Dragoon Saga. I remember being at a store, a used game store, and seeing it for $300. I was like, my god, $300. Imagine paying $300 for a video game. Well, maybe one day I'll spend $300 on Panzer Dragoon Saga. But it's not today. Fast forward years later, Panzer Dragoon Saga is selling for $1,300. Yes. Ow. I hurt myself. I hurt my little feet. Do you understand me? I hurt my little foots. Dang it. Alright. Come up, Panzer Dragoon streamer. Yeah, I'd have to be a full-time Panzer Dragoon streamer. To justify spending over $1,000 on a physical copy of that game. Yes. I thought you wanted to be mine. Write it off. Practically free. Practically free if you write it off. That's what taxes say. People don't know this about taxes, but if you write something off, that means it was free. Alright. Okay, not quite. No! Oh my god. Alright, well, we were doing alright. In the sense that it seemed like it was possible we would actually get this. I did dog up a little bit there. We'll get it eventually. about this guy named Jerry. Yeah, did you hear about Jerry? Waiting until game submissions are closed and then sending a $1,300 game would certainly be a move. I have no exceptions on the submission rule, except for Panzer Dragoon Saga. And specifically a Philips CDI console with the video card, new timekeeper, and game controller. If anyone wants to send me any of those two things, the PO box is still open for it. Everything else, though, the PO box is now closed for game submissions. You can still send letters and stuff. You can send a letter. Send a letter about all the games they send you. A gaming letter. So Japanese Panzer Dragoon Saga for $120, but that can't be legit. No, I mean Panzer Dragoon Saga is only super duper rare in the United States, but because it's a RPG, I don't. Its playability is more limited. I have the ability to play the game. I do have a mode for my Saturn. Where is... Where's he supposed to go? Son of a gun, I can't actually find this last spot. Where was it? Oh, I forgot to get the A too. That's okay. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna try finding this E. I know where the E is supposed to be. A. T, and then you jump out the window. Oh, it's over here. Okay. I need to get through that window. Gotta figure out a foolproof way to get into that window. Come on. I need to launch myself off this bar. Perfect. Alright, yeah, it's definitely gonna be the middle bar then. Seems to send me in the exact right direction. I just have to time it correctly. Yes. E. All right. That's all the letters. Now I just need to actually get all of them. Now I just need to get every single one of those. Alright, that's a little slow. It's a little tiny bit slow. Monetization is still off as far as I can tell. Gotta learn this new tricky thing YouTube is doing to try to get me to enable monetization. Gotta figure out what their tricks are. They're trying to trick me. You understand? They're trying to trick me. Here and now. They're not gonna trick me, oh boy. Oh, here we are. Alright. Got 30 seconds. Dang it. Alright, I've got 20 seconds. That's much less seconds. No! Yeah, we'll get it next time. So close. Oh! Skate, baby! Skate! Alright. See what the other tape challenges are. $25,000 points. I think it's possible. Why not? I do find this particular level very hard to get points on, but that's largely because I'm a bad player. It's largely because my playing is poor, but I'm sure something can be worked out. I think I can get a lot of points in here, though. Perfect. So I can do my hand plants here. That's free real estate. It's free real estate, baby. Okay. I thought you wanted to be my little friend, but instead, you're my enemy. Oh, I hate having enemies instead of friends. If I have any enemies I can write a letter to, I've got really nice stationery now. That'd be a nice thing to do. Evan, happy birthday. Why'd you put your name in the machine with 2 different dates? Letter to the Fine Bros. Write a letter to the Fine Bros. I gotta write to the Fine Brothers. Pardon me. Pardon me, Fine Brothers. I don't particularly like the thing you did many years ago. I realize that's very old news at this point. I feel like that would be a little bit sociopathic of me. I'm no psychologist. Yeah, 25,000 points here is going to be a little bit difficult because, largely, like I said, I'm not very good. Just don't see you having that many enemies. I've got some enemies. I don't have many. I've got a few. Trying to think of who would consider me an enemy. There's got to be a few, few people. I feel like the number of people that I consider to be my enemy is much larger than, like, the number of people who would consider me their enemy. Largely because most of those people just don't know I exist. I would consider Mitch McConnell to be my enemy. I don't think Mitch McConnell knows who I am. I guess I could write Mitch McConnell a letter. But he's too old. There's no way he's going to read it. Not that nearly any of those people read their own letters anyway. Goomba, thank you for the $5. This reminds me of an old commercial. I don't remember what it was about, but there was a skateboarder who fell and lost his skateboard. Anyone remember a commercial involving a skateboarder who fell and lost their skateboarder? One from the 90s with a rad dude in it. There's a commercial from the 90s with a rad dude and a skateboard. Yeah, I don't remember which one you're talking about. I believe you, though. I can imagine just such a commercial. Who are my enemies? Who are they? Reveal yourself. Would that be good or bad if you had, like, through magic, the ability to reveal your greatest enemies? Would you want to know? Would you want to know exactly who your greatest enemies are? Like, if you could magically give yourself a top 10 list of your greatest enemies. Man, it's gonna be hard to get these 25,000s of points. That's okay. We'll get it one day. It's not today, but that's all right. We're halfway through this stream. We've got a couple birthdays to celebrate. That's right. Let's see. We've got 2 birthdays to celebrate. Two birthdays, everyone. 2 big old birthdays. First up, it's Emily. Happy birthday, Emily. Let's see what the machine's got to say to Emily. Sorry about Ruby. That's how it is sometime. Data's been calculated. Let's fill out your birth fate card. What is your luck number for the year? Could be just about any number. 595. Wow. 595. How about your letter? All over the place. How's the weather looking? Very sad. I'm so sorry, weather. Any of this hatch an egg? No. We got a cake recipe. Birthday machine has calculated the perfect cake just for you. Here's your cake. Ingredients. What's the first ingredient? 10 kilograms of cornflakes. All right. Cornflakes. 10 tablespoons lemon flavoring paste. 3 pineapples. All right. 6 ostrich feathers. This adds structure to the cake. Directions. Wash and prune ingredients. Imagine pruning flavoring paste. Steam. It's easy to mess up this part for 157 nanoseconds at 627 fathoms. Data says delicious. Get ready for dessert. Birthday machines look to the stars, determine that your friend constellation. Why, it's the wet lizard. Enemy star. Psi, Bianca, number 4514. Has there been a cosmic event? Let's look at the data. And the charts. Nearly, but no. Gather round, everyone. It's time to sing. To who? To Emily, of course. Join me if you can. Happy birth, what, Emily? It is birth for Emily. We can't see the bright light. It's time to see Emily. Happy birth, yes, to Emily. Here's a heart for our Emily. The savory justice. We love you so much. Wonderful. Finally, we have a one-of-a-kind work of art created by the machine. Just for you, Emily. Here it is, your one-of-a-kind work of art. Perfect. Unbelievable. Well, happy birthday, Emily. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful birthday. And many more. That is a perfect picture. We got one last birthday to celebrate, one final birthday. It's Evan. Happy birthday, Evan. Let's see what the machine has to say to Evan. This is true. All sorts of things are being calculated right now. You have no idea. And it's done. Let's see what the machine has to say to Evan. What is your luck number for the year? Now, there are many possible numbers it could be. There are many possible numbers it could not possibly be. But there are many it could possibly be. Of all the possibilities, the one that is true is 544. How about your letter? All spread out. How's the weather looking? Sharky. Any of this hatch an egg? Dang it. All right. We have an error. Here's the error message. Go ahead, leader of data. Well, no. I will go forth. Birthday Machine has written a poem just for you. Here's your poem. What is dawn? Alligator dawn. Where is control? Wife control. The alligator observes wife. The wife enables alligator. Doubt. Doubt wife control. Boop, 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 boop. Birthday Machine has looked to the stars, determined that your friend constellation is the Fancy Jaguar. Enemy star, Iota Pandora, number 6540. Has there been a cosmic event? Let's look at the data. Let's look at the charts. No. We got a song, everyone. Gather round, it's time to sing. To who? Why, to Evan, of course. And join me if you can. We must celebrate Evan. Birthday chopping for Evan. The stars shine too brightly. The Small Egg and Evan, my favorite show. We must all clap for Evan. There it was. Bark, bark, meow, meow for Evan. We can't speak to angels. The song, it ends now. It certainly does. Finally, we have a one-of-a-kind work of art created by the machine just for you, Evan. Here it is, your one-of-a-kind work of art. Well. How evocative. How evocative. What does it mean? Happy birthday, Evan. I hope you like this art, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful birthday. And many more. Will we get this 25,000 ding dang points? Signs point to no. Signs point to no, baby. Let me retry this. Can of spam, thank you for the, oh my god. Thank you for the 2 Australian. That wasn't great. Jason, this is a reminder to enable ads. Google. Thank you, Google. Thank you for reminding me. I almost forgot to enable ads here. The thing that sucks about Google enabling ads on the streams This is definitely one of the streams that, if ads are enabled, I'm not making any of that money. I make the super chat money. Google will not send the super chat money to any of the companies doing the copyright claims, but all of the ads for the stream, all that ad money is almost certainly going to whatever companies end up copyright claiming the music here. I'm not 100% sure that's how it works, but I imagine it has to be, right? Alvazar, thank you for the $2. Oh god, that 90s Mentos skateboard ad is horrible. Is that the one people have been talking about? I need to know what products and services are right for me. What products and services are right for you? Impossible to know without ads and tracking data. You know what's really funny? Entirely because of the fact that we share a home network, Scuffy constantly gets ads for sound effects. Scuffy, when browsing the web, will continuously get advertisements for sound effects websites. These ads are not particularly well optimized. This is emulation or actual hardware. I don't do any emulation here on this stream. It's all original hardware, for better or worse. Mostly for better, I think. Oh, God. Although sometimes the stream hits some hiccups when something doesn't work. When a system has a capacitor problem. I'm gonna get these points. I need points. Here we go. Alright, well that was bad, but what are you gonna do? Nothing. Nothing, you hear me? Something against emulation. Oh, come on, you've been How many times have you watched this stream? This topic has come up so many times. You're here like all the time, Rabbit. But yeah, no. No, I just like using original hardware because I got it. It would be extremely funny to stream from a Dreamcast emulator right next to my real Dreamcast. You have a little webcam showing the actual Dreamcast as I play the emulated Dreamcast. Oh, dang it. Yeah, I'm just real bad at this level. I mean, I'm bad at the game, but good enough at the game to have gotten as many tapes as I had so far. But I feel like this is one level in which you're really super gonna need to be able to do combos and stuff. My combo ability is pretty abysmal. Oh my god, what's the ding-dang button? There we go. Hate the sound this character makes when she falls. I wonder if this real life skater also hates it. Probably. If I had to guess, I would say yes. Do we know which sounds are from Tommy Talrico? It's a good question. I can actually... This is... I've brought this up before, I think. 15,000, that's not too bad. But there is actually a Tommy Talrico sound effects library that you can purchase yourself today. Sound Ideas sells it. It's possible for you right now to get Tommy Talrico's sound effects library. Which sounds did he actually record himself? Impossible to know. Literally impossible. But I do have this library. I myself can use Tommy Talrico sounds. I myself can put Tommy Talrico sound. It does not have the oof sound. That's not part of the library. This is long before that. But yeah, in case anyone sees Kalen's comment, it's in reference to the WB thing. It's not in reference to some crime that Stephanie Sterling committed against me. It's in regards to the Warner Brothers situation. Stephanie was covering the just game industry stuff in general and mentioned the Charlie the Unicorn thing. New enemy, Stephanie Sterling. Stephanie's a wrestler, so that could be very theatrical. 15,000 again. I need 10,000 more. Where am I going to get these extra 10,000? Who's just got 10,000 lying around? What's be doing now? Well, in regards to myself, son of a gun. They used the audio from Charlie the Unicorn in an ad for a video game's skin, like a new skin for a game or something, and they didn't ask permission or get authorization to do it. They just kind of used it. Yeah, they used like a full 30 seconds. They just use the audio. It's like, come on. The company makes what, $40 billion a year? I'm not gonna get to 25,000 like this. But I must. I gotta figure out how to get more points somehow. What are points things I can do? And yeah, I know about the decreasing score. That is, in fact, the problem that I have with this level. That I simply do not know enough tricks to utilize the area. The tricks I do know just run out too quickly. But the hand plants are quick enough that even when you're only getting 500 points or whatever, it's still worth doing. Oh my god. Come on. Yeah, I only know grind and flip. My main problem is I'm just not good enough at combos, so like, I just am not getting enough multipliers on the tricks that I do. And thus I run out of tricks. That was something. Really need to help your game if you could listen to Girlfriend by Avril Lavigne over and over again. That is actually what would, I think, really seal the deal for me. And again. Wrong button. Hey. You. More hand plants. Ugh. I wonder if that is from a sound library. It just kind of feels like they have exactly one sound for her. She hits something and she goes, but it's like it doesn't my leg. It just doesn't sound like a hardcore skater hitting the ground. It sounds like Princess Toadstool hitting a tennis ball with her tennis racket. Oh. doesn't have the gravitas it should. Alright. I've been looking around for other points, trying to find additional points, and having a hard time finding them. It's just looking for good opportunities. I should definitely hit some of the cars. I got 1,000 for the first car I hit. Purchase the sound effect. I'll never watch your videos again. If there's sound effects, if this is from a pack, then I already have it. I have essentially all of the libraries from this era. So if this is a sound library, I've already got it. What I do not think it's part of is the sound effects kit, sound effects library, produced by Tommy Talrico. 19,665 sound effects, $348, 6 gigabytes worth of sound effects, almost 20,000 royalty-free sound effects. I will say, of all of these sound libraries I've ever purchased over the course of my life, this one has the most duplicates. It is really not 19,655 sound effects. There are so many duplicates in this in this collection. It's very strange, the number of duplicates. The same sound will just make an appearance multiple times, just labeled something differently. So, like, you might have a sound that says fireball, and then later you find a sound that says torch being lit, and it's the exact same sound effect, and you'll find it again and it's like oven being lit. It's the same fireball sound effect. Sounds like a sound crime. Sound crime. Tommy can't keep getting away with it. It is, I think, just about at the limit where, like, I think if it was any more duplicates, it would be a serious problem. Because obviously, you know, if you sell 20,000 sound effects, and it turns out to be one sound effect duplicated over and over again, you know, you're not going to have a single satisfied customer. Everyone's going to complain about this. But, you know, if you have, I don't know, 15,000 sound effects, and then 5,000 duplicates, maybe people will complain, maybe they won't. I think of the 20,000, I think that there was like 1,000 or 2,000 that were duplicates. It was a very high number for a sound effects library. It's the sort of thing that happens sometimes on accident in sound libraries. Like, I'm fairly sure there's one duplicate sound in the sound effects library that I released for free on itch.io. I just accidentally saved the same sound file 2 times. It happens. It doesn't happen 1,000 times. It doesn't happen 1,000 times. Dang it. Well, we're doing pretty well, too. No! I don't have any hand plants yet. Gotta stop grinding. Alright, well, we were doing pretty well, but alas. Screwed it up at the end. Finally. Alright, good start. Excellent start. Oh my god. That's not quite so good, but that's fine. Dang it. No. Oh, jeez. Alright, I think the only thing I still want to get here, because I don't think I can get the I don't think I can get the 50,000 points or whatever. The secret tape. And I don't know where that is, so I'm going to look it up. Tony Hawk Pro Skater, San Francisco. Secret tape. Alright. I'm watching the VOD now. The person, you won't believe this, but they're skating. to follow along with him so I can find this tape. Alright. Going this way. What the heck? Sorry, I lost him immediately. Alright. I need to go over there. Son of a gun. Alright. This is gonna be a little tricky for me. I feel the hard time with these sorts of jumps. It's gonna be a little trickier than I thought. It's gonna be a little trickier. I'm gonna get a lot of boo-boos. Lost a little bit of blood there. That's fine. Who needs all this blood? I don't need this much blood. Nobody does. Frankly, it's decadent trying to keep all of your blood. Dang. People in New Zealand still say crook. This is, oh my god, almost not related to this game at all. No, I've just been listening to some audiobooks from the 1930s by a writer from New Zealand. And people say crook a lot. So I was just wondering, anyone here is from New Zealand? Wasn't sure if this was like one of those terms that is still common in New Zealand, or if people have stopped saying crook. People in Australia also say crook. Alright. So this is probably still a thing. If it's still used in Australia, I'm sure. What does crook in this instance refer to? It's just, it's a slang word. It does not mean criminal in this context. It sort of means messed up. Like you would say, he was right crooked, or right crook. I don't know. Just wondered if they still say crook. I don't understand how to do these big jumps. You know what I never knew? I never knew that the term gadzooks. You heard of this? Have you heard of gadzooks? You heard someone say gadzooks. It's just a way of saying God's hooks, as in the nails driven into Jesus's hands on the crucifixion. I had no idea. Zounds. Yeah, Zounds is another one. Zounds. God's wounds. Yeah. Dang it. Zoinks. Zoinks. God's God's boinkies. That's what he calls his little little creations. We're all the boinkies. We're all the boinks. Let me watch this video and see how they get up here, because they get up here very quick. They just kind of like immediately attach. I don't really understand. I just don't get it. I don't get it. How do I do this? I really thought this would be a pretty easy tape to get. If there's any other way to get up here. Dang it. I don't understand why you can't attach them. I'll try again. I'll just keep trying. I do wonder if there's any other way up here, or if this is it. Like, the video I watched had the person going up this way, but this might be the fastest way if you can do this, but maybe it's not quite right if you can't. Let me look around. Yeah, I don't really see another obvious way up there. I've had trouble like this before. I just don't really understand, like, without, like, the back and forth between two ramps, I don't understand how to... Oh my god. Get enough air to do this. Not just air, but, like, forward momentum. Hand plant up there. Like on the thing, like right here. Like, yeah, I can hand plant there. Is that what you're? Yeah. All right. Yeah. So build up speed through hand planting. Double tapping before you ollie. When am I even ollieing? After you get air, hand plant in the upper area. Oh no, yeah, no, that's what I'm trying to do. Like, that's what I've been trying to do this whole time. Yeah. So I've been trying to. Well, I've been trying to grind or hand plant. It's the same button. This does increase my speed though, so I think we can get it. Nope. Alright. Canadian Prime Minister resigned. Yeah. Goodbye, Trudeau. This is, I believe, literally largely a Trump thing. Is it, Canada's freaked out about Trump tariffs. Oh my god, come on. Come on. Ugh. It's not a Trump thing. It's a long time coming. I mean, that is a part of it in terms of the mounting political pressure. How do Canadians feel about Trudeau? I feel like Trudeau's very similar to like a Tony Blair or something. It always felt very much like a Tony Blair. Come on. How many years do you think it'll be before the next Blair Prime Minister? His dad was Prime Minister, right? Those are some ridiculous, like the most Canadian sounding scandal. Not Tony Blair. Trudeau. Sorry, Trudeau. Trudeau. now I'm calling Trudeau Blair. Fuddle Duddle, that's it. Fuddle Duddle. The Fuddle Duddle incident. The Fuddle Duddle incident in Canadian political history. I don't know if anyone's seen a picture of Pierre Trudeau, Justin Trudeau's father, but I know he's Canadian. I know he's definitely a Canadian man. He looks extremely British, though. He feels like a British guy to me. You see what I mean? I just feel like he looks British. I know he's Canadian. This is a Canadian guy right here. I just feel like I get British vibes. Like his name should be Nigel. Canadians are British, with a smattering of French and Indigenous. I suppose this is true. Kind of. It's been long enough, though. I mean, I guess literally, they literally still are part of the crown. I suppose Charles is the King of Canada. King of Canada. Okay, thanks. I recognize you as King of Canada. I have a reasonable, like, understanding of the complicated relationships that people in England have with the monarchy. I actually have no idea how, like, people in, for instance, Canada feel. How do you feel about the king in Canada? I don't care one way or another. Yeah, I kind of felt like it's the sort of thing that most people just forget most of the time. I don't really think about. Just a thing that's technically true, although it holds very little meaning. Never gonna get up here. It's never gonna happen. Strongly dislike having a foreign monarchy, but for a lot of older folks, it's a status thing. Like a good or bad status. Like it's a positive thing to have a king. Why? Get a king scrub. Get a king scrub. We need to bring emperors back. There's only one emperor left in the world. We need more. We need more emperors. Do you hear me? Yeah, I think this is just not gonna work. That's all right. Maybe we'll get it next week. Maybe not. Like I have much reading to do on the topic. Yeah, it's just not gonna work. That's fine. Special thanks to the FilmCow Patreon supporters. Greatly appreciate the support. Terrified of the thought of Canada becoming a part of the States. That could not possibly happen. At this point, I can't imagine like anyone wanting, like just sincerely wanting to become a part of the United States of America. I think there's a few like U.S. territories that would rather be part of the U.S. like officially and get voting rights as opposed to the nebulous like half state that they are right now. But if you've got nothing to do with the U.S. right now, it's probably best to stay that way. Donald Trump keeps talking about making Canada the 51st state. Yeah, he talks about a lot of stuff. He talks about a lot of things. What was that movie? I forget what the concept was. Was it Americans thought Canadians were invading? What the heck was that movie? It was a long time ago. I don't even remember if it was a good movie. Canadian bacon. That's it. Canadian bacon. Thank you. Yeah, 1995. John Candy in his final role. Tells the story of a struggling president who's persuaded by his confidants to fight with Canada. All right, well, you know what? You know what? Maybe this is gonna come true now. President confides in General Dick Panzer that he's unhappy about not having an enemy to engage with. An attempt to negotiate with Russian President Vladimir Putin to start a new Cold War with Russia fails. The president's suggestion of a war on international terrorism is deemed too absurd. Oh boy. Suggests the CIA agent named Gus suggests Canada as their new enemy during a cabinet meeting. Before long, U.S. television channels are littered with anti-Canada propaganda. I don't think we need to worry about the U.S. trying to take over Canada. No, the United States is not going to. I think there's a lot to be worried about in terms of Donald Trump and international policy. But I feel strongly in my heart that at his core, Donald Trump is a coward. And would not engage in any kind of new conflict that's anything other than like from a bullying tactic, from a bullying perspective. You know, he wants a bunch of photo ops and he wants big headlines about bombings or whatever, but anything with any kind of like actual risk associated with it, probably not. Probably not. Jason, hello, Connor. Welcome. Welcome. Be so smart and cool to invade mostly ice. It'll be like the Nazis trying to invade the Soviet Union. It'll be exactly like that. We live in very silly times. That's one way to put it. It's so silly. The year of Connor. It's the year of Connor. Now wait until Robert hears about this. Robert's not gonna like this one bit. My great idea text earlier. Oh, which one? 1 second. So yeah, that is a great idea. That's a great idea. I'm gonna move forward with that right away. You know, there actually is there is a new Forrest Gump movie. I think I talked about this before. Connor wants to play Forrest Gump. There actually is a new Forrest Gump film. I'm not going to show the trailer because this is 100% the sort of thing that is simply going to get this stream blocked. You won't be able to watch the VOD anymore. But you can see the trailer. It's from India. It's Forrest Gump, but made in India. They've even got the feather and the box of chocolates. So it's Forrest Gump, but it's India. India has their own Forrest Gump now. So if you'd like to watch this is what it's called. It's Forrest Gump. It's like the whole thing, but you know, India. So there's a new Forrest Gump movie. Would love to watch this. I don't actually know where it's available. But is that allowed? Yeah, I mean, it's a licensed film. They got the rights to the book. It was a book. Was it a book? I don't remember. About a Canadian Forrest Gump. We need every nation to make their own Forrest Gump film. It was several books. It was several books. It was many books. Great job, Bollywood. This one actually is a Bollywood film, yeah. People say Bollywood to generally mean films from India. when India has multiple film industries, including Bollywood. But this one actually is a Bollywood film. This one is, in fact, Bollywood. I would like fewer Forrest Gump films. Fewer. You don't want every country to have their own. To have their own Forrest Gump. Culturally adapted and historically appropriate Forrest Gump story of every country. It's gonna happen. We've got 2 of them down. Alright, that's it for today. Thank you all for tuning in. Have a great night, everyone. A great morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. Have a good one. Farewell, everyone. I love you all.